Yep.
Hey everybody, it's Amanda. I'm here at True Self Sporting Club. We are going through our Gentle Flow. Tuesday and Thursday 9 a.m. classes are here virtually with you at 4:30 time slot. If you are checking out Instagram, hello, Facebook, hi everybody, YouTube, thanks for tuning in. You have links everywhere that are provided for you through True Self Sporting Club and also via my Instagram and Facebook. So if you have not already, go ahead and follow True Self Sporting Club, but also myself. We're here for you to help you to stay connected, and I really hope you enjoy. Today we are going to use one blanket, so if you have a blanket at home, a pillow at home, anything that can go underneath your knees. We're going to do a lot of knee posture in the beginning, and then begin to stand. So if you have sensitive knees or perhaps sensitive ankles, sitting in a lightning bolt, I'm going to call today, position. If it aches the knees, go ahead and lay with your legs out right. We're going to do a lot of upper back and shoulders, so just be mindful of every movement that's going on. Those with shoulder injury, just cater to whichever side or whichever injury that you do have. Again, yoga is here to benefit you, to heal you, and not to hurt or injure you, so do keep those in mind. Go ahead and grab your blanket, place it underneath your knees or underneath your pillow underneath your knees, whichever that you have. I'm going to go without the blanket here. I'm going to tuck my legs underneath me and gently just drape your chest over your thighs. We begin class. Take a moment here. Maybe your arms are reaching out in front of you. Perhaps maybe your arms are down by your side, anywhere that does feel comfortable. Today I'm going to drape mine down my side and then roll my shoulders inward. Maybe the forehead connects to the earth. So we take just a few moments here, allowing yourself just to drape in. So every time that we change positions in our asanas, gently just fall right forward so that way you're not forcing or pressing anything. Your body's just naturally coming into however depth that is needed for your body. Gently guide ourselves back out, keeping your chest as close as you can to your thighs. We're going to walk our hands forward to the top of your space. And again, if you notice this here through the hips or the knees are aching, taking your legs out long in front of you, the same variation. We're going to walk our hands over to the right side of our mat. Take your left hand and find that right hand, hold on to your wrist, and gently drop your left shoulder closer down towards your mat. And then maybe your head droops down, pulling the left hip further from your left shoulder. Again, a lot of back movement, so just creating this little bit of space so that we can begin to warm up. Gently crawl back to center. Same movement to the opposite side, so hands over to the left. Right wrist on top of the left one. Drop your right shoulder down. And again, drape the head, maybe pressing your chest towards your mat. Again, any little movement that your body needs, gently allow it. And slowly come back to center. Traditional child's pose, widen your knees out as far as your mat space. And again, if you have the blanket there, you can go ahead and leave. Set your hips even further back, and then reach your arms as far as you can forward to the top of your space. Once more, letting your chest droop down. Maybe your forehead comes down towards your mat. Slowly come back up. And this time here into our lightning bolt position, your knees come together. And again, if it's too sensitive for the legs to tuck underneath you, kick your legs out long in front of you. I'm going to take a moment here to really connect with our breath. So most importantly, breath before all the asanas. So we're just going to tune in here just to calm down our body, calm down our breath, and begin our practice. You can place one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. If it feels okay and less distractions in your home, close your eyes and just gently tune into your breath. You notice every inhale, think of creating space throughout the shoulders, so expanding left from right. And then every exhale, slowly press the air back out. Again, on an inhale, fill up just a little bit more than that first breath. And then exhale slowly to release. As you create a natural rhythm, again, yoga is to heal, so finding anything that you can let go of. So maybe you notice your shoulders struck up. See if you can soften them, just straighten them down. And take one more deep breath in. And then slowly exhale, push it all back out. Find yourself into a tabletop form, placing your hands underneath your shoulders. Take your knees back just a little bit and then place your knees underneath your hips. Tuck or untuck your toes, your preference. I'm going to go ahead and tuck mine underneath because mine will be tucked a lot during class. So I'm going to tuck them underneath. On your inhale, push your belly down towards your mat. Arms and legs stay where they are, but lift your chest all the way up. We call this cow pose. Exhale to cat pose. Round your chin to your chest and then press the ground away. Keep in mind these postures here. There's going to be really important as we continue on our flow. Again, inhale, lift up, maybe even look up. And then exhale, chin to your chest, press the ground away. But twice more on your inhale, belly comes down, chest lifts up. Exhale, chin to your chest, round, up. Last time here, inhale, belly down, lift up. And then exhale, chin to your chest. Coming into a neutral tabletop, gaze between your thumbs. Again, lightning bolt, we're going to add on to this one, so bring your toes together. Again, if your legs aren't tucked underneath, you kick them all the way out in front of you. It'll be the same variation either way. Here, we're going to find a little bit of breath to movement, so relax your shoulders. The arms are going to circle sweep all the way up towards the sky. But again, noticing any movement within your shoulders, so be mindful of any shoulder injury, those who have an elbow, wrist injury. On your inhale, circle sweep the arms out and up. Go ahead and make your palms connect up top, and then maybe you drop your head back to look all the way up towards your thumbs. Again, if it doesn't feel good, notice where your body can pause and just reach from there. Let's take a deep breath and lift a little bit higher. Push your seat down towards your heels. On your exhale, release the palms, straight them down by your side. In simple movements, we'll add a little bit of rhythm and a little breath to movement. Inhale, circle sweep all the way up, palms touch. Drop your head back, gaze up. Exhale, release the palms, come back down. Again, inhale, sweep the arms up, palms touch. Exhale, release, palms come back down. Last time here, inhale, circle sweep, palms touch, release the head. Exhale, release back down. From here, we're going to keep the hands down by your side, right hand stays. On your inhale, left arm up and overhead. Here we're just going to find a lateral bend, so as low as you can go to the right side, allow your body to. If your right arm needs to walk out, go ahead and do so, but keep your lateral bend here and lift through the left side. Again, all the breath that you can place in the left side of your body, the better. You're creating space from within, and your poses are using that external space. Twice more, take a deep breath in. See if you can lean just a little bit more on your breath out. So last time here, breath in. And again, just a little bit further. Inhale, reach the arms back up towards the sky, palms touch. Again, maybe drop the head back. Exhale, the left arm, same movement, but the opposite side. Left hand reaches out, right arm as high as you can. Maybe you lift up, and again, slowly coming into that bend, only as deep as your body's going to allow. Let's take a deep breath in. See if you can go just a bit deeper on your breath out. This last breath inhale, slowly come back up, palms reconnect up top. Raise hands to heart center this time on your breath out. You're going to take a moment, shake out the shoulders, anything that feels good. It's a lot of movement in the side body, a lot of lateral bend today. You're going to reconnect. Place your hand to heart, hand to your belly. Close your eyes if there's distraction. And just simply breathe. Bring in your present moment. So even if you're in your living room, maybe you pushed aside a table in the dining room, wherever you're at today, maybe it's beautiful outside and you've got a little patio space. Being aware of where you are and placing yourself into your moment. So here you're on your mat space and just taking time to breathe. When you're ready, slowly release your hands down by your side. We'll circle sweep 3 times from the beginning, but this time we add up. On your inhale, sweep the arms out and up, palms touch, gaze up. Exhale, release your hands down by your side. Again, inhale, sweep out, up, maybe a big reach all the way up. And then exhale, release back down. Last time, inhale, sweep out and up, drop the head back. Exhale, just your right palm down, lean to the right side, lateral bend. Now we're going to pause here just for a little bit, staying in your lateral bend. Remember the cat and cow that we did earlier? We're going to do the exact same thing with our chest, but this time we're going to half cactus, just the left arm. Again, cat and cow through the chest. On your inhale, push your chest forward, send the left elbow back. On your exhale, straighten your left hand, connect your left wrist to your right wrist, tuck your chin to your chest, and here we create the arching of the spine. Inhale again, lean back. Point the elbow back. Exhale, round and curl, wrist to touch. Last time, inhale, lean back. And then exhale, connect. Press the shoulders all the way back up. Left hand to the sky. On your inhale, follow with the right arm. Exhale, left hand down by your side. So same movement, opposite sides. Taking your lateral bend, prepping yourself here. Half cactus, the right elbow. Lean it back, puff your chest up. Exhale, connect chin to your chest, wrist to tap. Again, inhale, open up, lean back, bend the elbow. And then exhale, connect. Straighten the arms, tuck your chin to your chest. And one more time, inhale, open up, lean back. And then exhale again, round your chin to your chest, sway through the body. Nice on your inhale, right arm up, left arm up. And this time, cactus, both arms, lean back, arch the spine, look all the way up towards the sky. Inhale, lift the arms back up to center, tabletop when you're ready on your exhale. Tuck your toes, take one deep breath in. If you're on your ankles a little bit, it feels really nice to smooth the toes out. We're going to press into downward facing dog. However gets you there, go ahead and press up, press back. And again, down dog. Find some movement. Straighten through the arms, move through your legs. So when you find stillness, we'll rest in down dog. And here we find activation, so pressing the arms, straightening through the legs. And again, finding a round of breath that's smooth. And it's something that you can control, so it should not be forceful. When you're ready here, go ahead and inhale, lift your heels up, begin to look forward. And then walk your way to the top of your space. And again, it doesn't matter how many steps it takes. But when you get there, connect your toes together. So big toes to touch, ankles to touch. If you need to bend your knees, allow it and let your head drape forward. Catch the crook of your elbows and gently rock side to side. We'll slowly release our hands down to our toes on an inhale, standing all the way up. Drape your hands by your side. Bring into a posture and alignment into your body. Again, toes are connected, heels are connected. We're going to begin our sun A's, just a little bit of standing warm up after being on the legs. And again, a lot of upper body and shoulder movement. So some of the movement we've done seated, we're going to see as we stand up. Again, everything comes familiar in class so that your body can naturally come into it And every time that you do come into it, your repetition, you can come into it just a little bit deeper. So the range of motion is increased every time we move. Tadasana, palms are forward, gaze forward, level out your chin so that's parallel to your mat. On your inhale, lengthen the arms, circle sweep out and up, palms connect. On your exhale, fold forward, hinge at your hips, dive your knee, dive your head rather, and release all the way down. Again, your forward fold can look different, but this is mine for today. We're not going to force anything here, so let the head be heavy. Drape the shoulders. When you're ready, slowly bend at the knees, roll your body, come all the way back up, standing once more in Tadasana. Release the hands down by your side. And inhale, sweep the arms out and up, palms touch. Maybe drop your head back. Exhale, forward fold, bend, hinge at the waist, release your head. This time, halfway lift on your inhale, tap your shins, and then lengthen out your head further from your tailbone. Think of creating space anywhere that you can. On your exhale, forward fold, release your head, maybe your knees bend. Then inhale, rise back up to Tadasana. Slowly roll, release your shoulders, release your hands. Then adding on just a little bit more on your inhale, sweep the arms out and up, palms touch, look up. Exhale, forward fold, bending at the waist, release the head. Halfway lift, inhale, tap your shins, lengthen out. And on your exhale, fold forward. And this time here, going to place your hands down, bend at your knees, and then step back into a tabletop or a plank position. First round here, we'll step into a tabletop, knees tap down. If you're in plank, hold strong. On your inhale, shift forward. Slowly lower down, bend your elbows to your body. We call this chaturanga, nothing more than a high to low push-up. Untuck your toes, release your belly and hips. Inhale, cobra pose, lift your chest up, gaze forward. Exhale to downward facing dog. However gets you there, tuck your toes, and then press up and back. We pause in down dog, take a deep breath in. Think of pressing your arms, your spine long, and then lastly lengthen the legs. And one more deep breath in. And activate and create length anywhere that you can on your breath out. Please here on your inhale, go ahead and lift your heels up, bend at your knees, and then walk your way to the top of your space. Again, as many steps as you need. Release your head, catch the crooks of your elbows, forward fold. As you take your time here, just allow yourself to drape. We're going to add on a little bit more to our Sun A's, picking up the pace and picking up that movement, but the breath remains the same. Slowly release your hands down. Inhale, Tadasana, rolling the body up. Release your hands down by your side. And again, starting from the beginning, adding on just a little bit more, listening in for your changes. On your inhale, circle sweep all the way up towards the top. Interlace your hands here, steeple mudra grip, so we're crisscrossing at the thumbs, pointers to the sky. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, lateral bend to the right side. Lean only over as far as you can. Take a deep breath in. See if you can dip just a little bit more on your breath out. Come back to center on your inhale, hold your grip. Exhale, lateral bend, same movement, opposite side. Just take a deep breath in. See if you can lean just a little bit more on your breath out. Okay, so one more deep breath in. Stay for your exhale. Inhale back to center. Release your palms forward, fold on your exhale all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the legs. Tap the shins. Exhale, fold forward. Again, once more, place your hands down. Plank pose or tabletop. This round we'll do plank pose. If you're on your knees, the same movement. Inch forward. High to low plank or chaturanga. Bend your elbows, lower slowly. Untuck your toes, drop your belly in your hip. Cobra on your inhale, lift up. Exhale to downward facing dog. However gets you there, tuck the toes, and then press up and back. We all be in downward facing dog. In 2 rounds of breath here, just strong arms, strong legs. Deepen on every inhale, but activate the hands on every breath out. So one more inhale, and stay for your exhale. So Inhale, lift your heels high, begin to look forward, and then travel to the top of your space. Yogis, if you're hopping, it's a gentle hop. If you're walking, slowly step. And forward fold, catch the crooks of your elbows, and gently sway left, and then sway right. And finding stillness, release your hands. Roll your body all the way back up. We'll pause here in just a moment, bringing one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. Connect at the toes, connect at the heels. And again, finding stillness. After all the movement we do, can you connect back in? Can you slow down the rhythm of your breath and really tune back into you? It's important here just to find mindfulness. So one last breath here. From the beginning, we add on. Slowly release your hands down by your side. Here on your inhale, sweep the arms out and up overhead. Palms touch, maybe look up. Steeple mudra grip. On your exhale, lean to your right side, gently point over. Okay, so we're going to do a lot of lateral bends for left and right. For sake of mirroring and being at home, it's a little different. So if you miss a side, it's all right, we'll even out. On your inhale, come back to center. And on your exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Again, take your left leg. We're going to find tree pose. If you're familiar with tree, the left foot comes to the inner of your right. If you're coming to the shin, pause there. If you're going up just a little bit higher, take the left foot to the inner of your right thigh. And connect your palms to heart. And we'll pause for a moment. Really lengthen the trunk of your body all the way up. So a lot of stability challenge through your right foot. I'm going to keep my gaze forward just for challenge balance. On your inhale, lift the arms all the way up overhead. Steeple mudra grip. And so we're going to pause here and just find length through your body. So noticing the length when you lift up and press your right heel down. And if you are practicing with me at home at this time, notice if you fall out. That's okay. Just bring that left foot back into place when you're ready. Just take a deep breath in. Hold just a little bit longer on your breath out. Lengthen as far as you can on your inhale. And on your exhale, bring your hand to heart and your left knee to heart as if you're trying to connect the two to your belly. So pulling everything in, we hold. Let's take a deep breath in. On your exhale, slowly, slowly step the left foot back to a crescent pose. Kick it all the way behind you. Land softly. Inhale into full crescent pose. Lift the arms all the way up. Let's take a deep breath in. Sink as low as you can on your breath out. So once more, deep breath in. You stay committed to your lunge on your breath. Bring your hands to heart, one deep breath in. And on your exhale, step forward so your left foot meets your right one. Take one solid step where your toes connect, your heels connect. Again, inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, forward fold, hinge at your waist. Inhale, halfway lift, tap the legs and lengthen. Then exhale to fold. Please inhale, rise all the way back up. Hands to heart center on your exhale. We pause, we'll change sides. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead, interlace, steeple mudra grip. Exhale to the left side, gently bend. As you pause just for a little bit, finding as much movement as you can in that right side. On an inhale, come back to center. Bring your hands to heart center. We pause. Right foot comes in this time. Right heel comes in for tree pose. And again, you'll notice one side's a little bit more stronger than the other. So again, you're finding that balance. Press down to the left foot, taking your right foot to your left inner thigh, tree pose. Keep lifting through the trunk of your body. Think of lengthening as much as you can through your spine. So finding something in front of you that's not moving is going to help you balance. Squeezing your legs inward towards one another as well is going to help you to balance. And stillness here. And check back in with your breath. When you're ready, on your inhale, lift your arm all the way up towards the sky. On your exhale, bring both of your hands and your knee into heart center. We hold, pull everything in towards your belly button. Just take a deep breath in, lift up just a bit higher. Hold on your breath out. And super gently step back, crescent pose. Right foot slowly, gently steps. Land gracefully. On your inhale, lift your arms all the way up overhead. And again, sink into your lunge. Commit to your left knee bent. And then send your hips as low as you can, whatever's comfortable here. Again, stability. Pull your inner thighs together. Activate your back. It's 2 breaths here, staying strong and still. On an inhale, bring your hands to heart center. And on your exhale, feet to the top of your mat. Right foot meets your left. Nice, pause for a moment, shake out your legs. A lot of movement to the hip flexors, a lot of movement to the quads and your hammies. If your hammies are really tight, you'll feel that. Again, noticing if you can get into every posture with a little bit of movement. We tend to be fidgety, and that's the sign that our mind is still going. So when your body begins to slow down and you don't adjust as much, that's when you know you're really connected in what it is that you're doing. So that's the goal that we're working towards, is that mindfulness and that slow down of the mind. From the beginning. On your inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Steeple mudra grip. Right side, gently bend on your breath out. Inhale, come back to center. On your exhale, bring your hands to heart. This left leg tree pose. Inhale, lift the arms. Maybe connect the foot to the thigh. On your exhale, hands to heart, knee to heart. So it's the same movement we just did. Inhale, crescent pose, step the left foot back, arms lift up. Exhale, hands to heart, step forward, left to right. Again, the movement becomes fluid and becomes natural and easier to come to more often than you try. Inhale, sweep the arms up, interlace. Exhale to the left side, lateral bend. So inhale, come back to center. Exhale, hands to heart, tree pose. Right leg comes up. Just hold. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, knee to heart, hands to heart, pause. Pull your belly button in. Just inhale, crescent pose, step the right foot back, lift your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart, step forward, left to right. Let's go ahead and shake out the legs here. From the beginning, we'll add our flow, our vinyasa movement. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Right side, we've been here before. So inhale, back to center. Exhale, hands to heart. Tree pose, left leg bends, arms lift up. Exhale, knee to heart, hands to heart, pull in tight. Inhale, crescent pose, step the left foot back, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to heart, feet together. Next side, inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Palms connect, lateral bend, left side, we dip. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, hands to heart, tree pose, right knee bends. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, bring your knee to heart, hands to heart, hold it here. Right foot steps back, inhale, crescent pose, it's a gentle step. Exhale, hands to heart, feet together, top of your space. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Halfway lift on your inhale, tap and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Plank pose or tabletop. We've seen this before. All the way down, release your belly. Untuck your toes, inhale, lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, press up, and then press back. Nice, we're pausing here in down dog. We're off the legs just a little bit, so no more quad work for the moment. Paddle out your legs, move your arms, sway left to right, anything that feels good here. Again, we'll see a lot of our movement over and over again. So again, it's just waking up your body, allowing yourself to get used to everything that we're doing, and that way you come deeper into the postures each time. When you're ready here, go ahead and lift your heels up, tap your knees to the earth. We're gonna come into that lightning bolt position one more time. Again, if the lightning bolt doesn't feel good to the knees or to the ankles, kick your legs out in front of you. It's the same movement, just less tension and pulling on the joints that are aching you. Again, if you have your blanket underneath your knees, is a good time to place here. And we're going to add on just a little bit more. We're doing tabletop on our knees here. So similar that we've been doing here with our hands down, knees down, we'll do here. Hang on to the front of your knees. On your inhale, puff your chest forward as if you're pushing your heart through the gate weight of your arms. Stick the tailbone back out and look up towards the sky. So a lot of sway through your spine. Exhale, chin to your chest, round your spine, all the way in. Again, inhale, lift up, push the chest forward, lean it back. Exhale, chin to your chest, round. So one more time, inhale, pull on the knees, chest goes through the arms, look up. Exhale, chin to your chest and round. Let's come into a neutral spine. We're going to pause here, shake everything out. One more time, take your right hand down towards your mat. Lift your left arm all the way up towards the sky. And again, finding that length through the left arm as high as you can. Reach up. We're going to half cactus the left elbow. Point your chest all the way up towards the sky. Lean back. See if you can get just a little bit more movement. Exhale, round and curl. Again, we've seen this before. Tuck your chin to your chest. We'll do 3 on your inhale. Open back up, chest up, lean back. Exhale, chin to your chest, round. Last time, inhale, lift up, lean back. Exhale, all the way in, chin to your chest. Inhale, both arms up towards the sky. Exhale, left hand comes down. And sway to the left, lateral bend. Half cactus right elbow, open up, lean back. And again, maybe sway a little bit further. Exhale, straighten the arms, wrist connect, chin to chest. Again, we'll do 3. Inhale, bend the elbow, arch the spine. Exhale, round, chin to your chest. Last time here, inhale, open up and lean back. Exhale, chin to your chest and round. We find our inhale, both arms all the way up towards the sky. A little different here. Come onto your knees. Again, if your legs are out long, stay there. Just lean back. We're going to open up the chest. Again, if your legs are forward, stay there. Cactus both elbows. Push your hips forward. Look up towards the sky. A little bit more heart opening. Gaze up, chin up. So when you're ready, come back. Bring your shoulders forward. Sit back onto your heels. Child's pose. Knees go out. Those with your legs out, find us in child's pose. Rest your head down. Rest your forehead either to your mat, maybe your chin to your mat. Take a moment, find a few rounds of breath here. I'm going to add on a little bit more to our flow. Slowly come back into a tabletop form. Hands down, knees down. Take one deep breath in here. And on your exhale, downward facing dog, press your hips up and then back. Here we're going to add on a little bit more to our movements. Again, listen in for the change. When you're ready, on your inhale, lift your heels up, look forward. Forward fold at the top of your mat. Again, however gets you there, find your way. Toes connect, heels connect. Let your head be heavy. If you're catching the crooks of your elbows, again, forward fold to your ability. Your knees can bend. Slowly release your fingertips. On your inhale, standing Tadasana. Release your hands down by your side. Shoulders in line with your hips. And from the beginning, listen in for the little changes that come for our next move. On your inhale, sweep the arms out and up, palms connect. Exhale to the right side, half moon shape. We've seen this before. Just take a deep breath in. See if you can lean just a little bit more in your breath out. As the inhale, come back to center. And on your exhale, bring your hands to heart. From here, tree pose, bring your left leg in. Again, guide it if you need it a little bit higher. Bring your hands into heart center. Again, listening for the change that we're adding on. On your inhale, steeple mood your grip. Point your hands all the way up towards the sky. This time here, holding tree pose, lateral bend to the left side. Again, just a little tilt into the tree, noticing the movement here on your right side body. Again, keeping your gaze forward, so those at home, if there's things moving around you, again, finding that focus point we call drishti in yoga, so keep your balance strong. On your inhale, come back to center. Don't release your tree. Listen carefully. Bring your hands to heart center, and then crisscross your left leg over your right leg. Ankles will connect. So dropping the foot down. Bend at your knees just a little bit. Drape your head forward. This time, catch something behind your legs, and it doesn't matter what it is. The outer edge of your right leg is where you're going to feel sensation, so listen to that. So if you're pulling too much, it's going to tell you. We want just a little bit of love back there. We don't want so much pain or pulling of that right side. Head comes down, and just allow that a little bit of uncomfortable sensation, as I like to call it. Just release your legs. Slowly bend at your knees. Roll your body all the way back up. One-legged Tadasana. Bring your left knee to heart. Bring your arms up and overhead. Figure four when you're ready. Left ankle goes over your right knee. Bend at your knees and then bring your hands to heart. So again, a little bit more balancing we're going to do. Adjust your leg as you need. Press your hips further back and sink as low as your body's going to allow you today. Again, hands can come to heart center. If you're leaning forward, make sure it feels all right. If you're pressing back, make sure it doesn't hurt too much through your hips. So find a spot that's comfortable for you. Again, here's that balance. Look somewhere in front of you that's not moving, so that way you keep your focus and keep your concentration. Nice. Take a deep breath in. Sink just a little bit lower on your breath out. One-legged Tadasana. On your inhale, lift your left leg. Stand up really tall. You can feel your right leg working. As on your exhale, step it back, press and pose. You can bring your hands to heart. Light, gentle step. Nice. Inhale, lift the arms up towards the sky. Here's your change. Lateral bend to the right side. Right hand comes to your right hip, and then the left arm reaches over. Again, a lot of movement from the left hip flexor all the way up to the left shoulder. See if you can push your hips down and lean. On your inhale, come back to center. Both arms come all the way up. Keep low in your lunge. And on your exhale, lean back for cactus. Open up your chest. Press your hips forward and look up towards the sky. Inhale, come back to center, crescent pose. On your exhale, warrior two. Drop your back heel down and your arms to a T. So look over the front fingertips and then reach out as far as you can. And holding your front lunge. Inhale, reverse warrior. Flip your front palm. Reach up and back. We're going to add a little bit more to the reverse warrior, so making sure you can still find the movement here. Top arm reaches for the back of the head. Left arm reaches up and over to find your right shoulder. It's there, or rather, your right elbow. Bend into your front knee and then reach back as far as you can. Again, a lot of lateral movement from the right hip to the right shoulder. Take a deep breath in. See if you can give just a little bit more love on your breath out. When you're ready, slowly open up the arms back into warrior two. Take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, bring your hands to heart center. We're going to take our hands all the way down to find your back knee to your mat. We're going to prep into a low lunge, as low as you can make yourself here and as slowly as you can guide yourself. Knee taps down, right foot walks over to the left side. Half pigeon pose. Here you can use your blanket if you're going to set it underneath your right hip. I'll demonstrate. If you have your pillow, this is a great one to place underneath. Bend at your front knee. Lengthen your left leg further behind you. We're going to aim for a number 7 through your front leg. It's not going to happen for most of us, like myself. So I'm going to bring my right ankle in further to my left hip. Here you can drape your chest forward. If you you notice you don't need your blanket, you can remove it at any time. Set your hips to your mat. Chest can rest here. You can stay on your elbows. We're going to take a little bit of time here because who doesn't love half pigeon pose? It's a great pose, especially for the piriformis, especially when we're doing all those lunges. It's a lot of work through our legs, so this is a great release for them. You can drape your head forward. You can stay lifted, but I want you to breathe wherever you are. We'll be here just for a moment, so if you decide you don't want your blanket any longer underneath your hip, remove it. My flexi yogis, if you want a little bit more, you probably know where to go from here, taking the left leg in just a little bit more for a quad stretch. If you're hanging out here with me, just allow yourself to soften in. Maybe push down your left hip a little bit further to your mat. Maybe walk your hands further from your chest so that you can drape your head towards your mat. Stay in that yummy pose forever. So we've got an hour frame to work with to keep you moving. So tuck your back toe underneath you, downward facing dog. However gets you there, shake out your right leg. We'll all meet in downward facing dog when you're ready. So again, any movement that makes sense in your body, you'll know what your body needs. Kick out your leg, find some freedom in that right side. We connect with downward facing dog. Again, the same strength and that same balance. We're going to do the opposite side. So when you're ready, on your inhale, lift your heels, look forward. Yogis, if you want to jump, here's a good chance. Those who want to walk, you'll walk. We'll take a little hop to the top of our space. Forward fold when you get there. Relax your head, maybe sway side to side. And when you're ready, slowly roll your body all the way up. We start from square one. Lengthen out this right side, so if you feel a little imbalanced, that's okay. I'm going to get both sides worked out for you. Left side of mine, if you're one of my students, you know my left side is my complicated side. It doesn't have as much movement or as much freedom as my right side. So if you're there with me and you have injuries you're working with, just be patient with each side. It's part of the yoga practice, right? Taking you to Tadasana. Let's ground ourselves so we can switch sides and work the same dedication from right side to left. Let's take a deep breath in. And then slowly on your breath out. As you inhale, reach the arms out and up, steeple mudra grip. Interlace. On your exhale, lean to your left side. Yes, again, same movement, same commitment, finding your breath. Lean only as far as your body's allowing. Inhale, come back to center. And on your exhale, bring your hands to heart. Right leg tree pose, right leg comes in. And then maybe you're finding it just to the shin, maybe it's to your inner thigh. And drishti, out in front of you, what's not moving that you can focus on. And where's your breath? So inhale, reach the arms up. Lengthen as high as you can through the arms. Press down through the left heel. Again, create space anywhere that you can. And take a lateral bend to the right side. Again, hold for stability. It changes every time you move and you add on to things. So we're going to slowly, slowly tilt to the right. And leaning tree, still in your tree position, pressing your foot to your thigh, and your thigh presses back. And in the moment you feel like you want to come out of the posture, that's when your pose is working. So holding your body in just a little bit longer than you think that you can. And those yogis that fall out, just come back in super slow in the way you started. Slowly come back on your inhale. Keep your legs just as they are. Just bring your hands to heart center. And crisscross your right leg over your left leg. We're going to forward fold. Release the foot down. Toes connect. Bend at your knees. Drop the head. And again, taking that left IT down, or getting some length through the side. So if your knees need to bend, so be it. This round, my legs will have to bend a little bit more than the right side. Catch anything behind the leg, forward fold as you're here. Release your head all the way down. Again, if you're finding yourself shaking from left to right, squeeze your legs together. Activate the inner thighs. You're holding the midline of your body. You're using a lot of strength, and rather just draping yourself forward. As we all release our legs, bend at the knees, lifting up one-legged Tadasana, hold strong through the left leg, right knee comes to your belly button. Nice figure four, hook your right ankle of your left knee, sit low in your imaginary chair. Again, help out the leg. When you're sitting low, and lean it back, pull your chest back. If you're leaning forward, make sure it feels good in your right side, especially that right glute. Press back. Gazing forward, let your left foot work. You're going to feel the legs and the arch of the foot, the toes squeeze to your mat. So on your inhale, one-legged Tadasana, lift your right leg back up, lift your arms up towards the sky. We're going to slowly step back, crescent pose, right foot steps. I need to assist this left leg. Exhale, full crescent pose. Lift your arms all the way up towards the sky. Is holding your crescent pose. Lateral bend to the left side. Left hand goes to the left hip. Lean to the left. Press your right hip down and forward. So you're creating space through your right hip flexor all the way up towards your right shoulder. Is on your inhale, come back to center, crescent pose. Cactus the arms and lean back here. Open up your chest. Again, stay committed to your front knee bend. Inhale back to crescent pose. Lift the arms all the way up. Warrior two on your exhale. Spin your back heel down to the earth. Open up your arms to a T and then gaze forward to the right fingertips. Rather, your left ones. Just take a deep breath in. See if you can sink low on your breath out. Reverse warrior with that little twist. Go ahead and lift the arm all the way up overhead. Right arm circle sweeps to catch the left one. Deepen your lateral bend. Push your left hip down as you lift the left rib all the way up towards the sky. Just take a deep breath in. See if you can allow just a little bit more space and depth on your breath out. Just coming back into warrior two. Keep your front knee bend. Bring your hands to heart center. Release your back knee to the earth. Crescent pose as we prep here to low lunge. Nice. Taking your left foot, we're going to half pigeon prep over to the right side. Again, yogis with a blanket, or maybe it's a pillow underneath your left hip. This will support my left side as it's my weak, injured side. Taking your knee all the way down towards your mat. Lengthening out your right leg. And again, we aim for a number 7 of the left leg, but seems how my side is less movement here, I'm going to bring the ankle towards my right side. Again, if you're staying upright, make sure it feels okay through your hip. If you're coming down, again, allow movement, allow freedom to whatever it may look like, just noticing what the left side is telling you. So we don't want any pinching, we don't want any pulling. Again, I love this pose. It's yummy. It's a great stretch, especially for the left piriformis, the right hip flexor as well, so the front of your hip. You can be here all day. Again, just taking a few rounds of breath. Remove the blanket if you need to at any time. That's okay. Let your head be heavy and just draping yourself into your posture. This is a great one to enjoy. Ready, you'll slowly begin to lift. And again, if you have your blanket, remove, We all meet in downward facing dog, however gets you there. Just tucking the toes, maybe taking that left leg and just working it out. In downward facing dog, just to balance out both hips, pressing your hips up and back, pressing your arms to the earth. Our last down dog here as we come back onto our mat. And noticing the arm strength, noticing your spine, pressing through your legs, and still using activation, and our breath is still smooth. Slowly lift your heels, tap your knees to the earth, lightning bolt pose. We've seen this in the beginning of class. Knees to touch, toes to touch. Sit back onto your heels and then bring your hands to heart center. And closing in the last few moments of our practice here. Again, maybe the eyes are closed, maybe they're open, maybe they're fixated somewhere in front of you. Just notice the rhythm of your breath here. Slowly release your hands by your side. Untuck the legs if they aren't already, out in front of you to the top of your space. So as we scooch forward, make sure there's plenty of mat space behind you. You're welcome to place your blanket or your pillow that you have underneath your head if you're doing Shavasana, a little bit more cozier. Now that you have your props with you. Now take your legs and roll all the way back. Keep your legs to heart center. When you make connection to your mat, you'll pause and just lengthen the legs towards the sky. One by one or both together, lengthen all the way up. Paddle out the feet. Happy baby when you're ready. Knees will go outside of your body frame. You're going to reach for the outer edges of your feet and then pull your knees down towards your mat. Bring in a little length and balancing of our hips here. Maybe it's a sway of left and right. The tiniest ball that you can create, gather your knees and your ankles together, catch anything that you're able to. Tuck your head all the way in, squeeze, giving your body some love. And then when you're ready, sweet Shavasana, lengthen the legs out to your mat, any way that feels best to you. Again, if you have a sensitive back, placing a blanket underneath your knees so that your knees are buckled as so. If you can lay flat completely, lengthen out the legs. Rest your arms down by your side. And again, working towards stillness. We do a lot of slow and steady movement. So keeping that same pattern here. Let go of any wiggle, any desire to move, and just simply be. Finding out where your breath is and just noticing every inhale and following it to every exhale. My yogi friends, if you'd like to stay here, pause for just a moment and just simply be. And if you're ready to go out through your evening, if you're tuning in any other time of the day, bringing your knees to heart center, you'll use this to rock up into a comfortable seat. When you make it into your seat, once more bring your hands either to heart center, maybe you rest one to your heart, one to your belly. I thank you for tuning in. It's been my pleasure to guide you. If you have not already, please follow True Self Sporting Club, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. I'm along beside them. I hope to see you soon. Namaste, my friends. Stay safe.